Here to talk to you today about Universal API, an open platform to technology now launched in over 27 countries globally. Working in today's environment, trying to get the content that is relevant for you is very difficult.
Travelport Universal API is truly the first global GDS API that provides seamless integration of multiple GDS content cores, low-cost carrier content, also directly connected, high-speed rail, and merchandising solutions.
If you have one request in one API and you get the content for 4 items or 5 items, air, hotel, cars, transfers, insurance, whatever, it's awesome.
Over the past 5 years, Travelport has heavily invested in creating an entirely new underlying content architecture. We want to give you simple, lightweight, powerful, but intuitive systems to use. We have introduced many multiple mini GDS environments that we're calling content hubs, so we can bring content in without losing any of the richness and the functionality of that content and serve it upwards. The Universal API is the aggregation layer where we're offering you choice and power and flexibility to get the content that you need and is relevant to you.
It's not just the potential of cost savings through reducing the amount of APIs a customer has to maintain and code to and develop, but also the content that we're giving, the extra content and the new functionality with the Universal API.
As you all know, content is key, especially for companies like us. So if you have one API where you potentially can access air, rail, hotel, car content, whatever, of course you jump on it.
Rail is becoming increasingly important, and Universal API aggregates not only high-speed rail content, but local rail content as well.
I think it's the first UAPI where you have multiple content. I mean, to my knowledge, other GDS also have obviously XML API, but they don't have an integrated API where you can have air, hotel, cars, rail in one.
Additionally, we have non-GDS content in our Universal API and in the underlying architecture of our content hubs. That includes, in 2012, our Rooms and More, our Sprice aggregated hotel content, and it already includes all the goodness and all the richness of the content that we have in the GDSs.
We started with the air content, which by the way we're very satisfied with. I mean, we have much more recommendation as we used to have with web services. Bookability is much better, so we're happy with that. And of course, for our dynamic packaging solution, we're looking at the car content, we're looking at the hotel content. Whatever is in the UAPI for us, of course, is vital.
With Universal API, there's no added cost. You connect to one API and you have that content.
How many APIs do you maintain today? 1, 2 to 5, 6 to 10, 11 to 15, or 15 and more? Many of you maintaining 2 to 5. I think we're going to take the middle there, which is about 3. You've got about 10 man days per year per API of maintenance. Travelport Universal API could give you the content that you need, and you could get rid of 2 of those APIs. Over the next 3 years, we could help you invest over $100,000.
One of our customers just recently, who was about to connect to 5 different APIs to get the content that was relevant to him. That was 2 GDS cores, 2 low-cost carrier content cores, and a rail vendor directly. With Universal API, that customer saved over 260,000 euros of development cost in a period of 3 years.
Our technology strategy is an open and flexible technology platform. We allow third-party developers or third-party technology companies to develop applications against our platform that can be used by our supplier customers, by our travel agency customers.
The Travelport Developer Network is where we're making all of these tools available to you and our customers at large as a community.
It's very intuitive, and I think that's something that GDSs have not been in the past.
Let's create a proof of concept for this on how easy it is to integrate Universal API into a point of sale environment where I have customer engagement, where I can actually leverage customer information and the decision-making process that's already in place. We hired a third-party developer and we said, integrate it into Facebook as an app that allows a user to engage with it directly out of a context. 2 friends of mine were having a chat last night. So I said, hey, let's go to Brussels. So I click on the app and the app is now going out and loading relevant information from Facebook. So this is showing me an aggregated result coming from Universal API. I'm going to post it to Lars's Facebook site. Who's going to see that? Well, obviously everybody that Lars is friends with, and all of Lars's friends is friends. they will see the same app which will be pre-populated with that destination information. So we're using the information which is already available in Facebook based on decisions already made to pre-populate and generate that onward selling process for you.
It's very, very intuitive because we've developed it from the ground up. We've developed it for 21st century customers using 21st century technologies.
We're going to put it on all our B2Bs, B2Cs. We're going to put it in our dynamic packaging engine. We're going to basically acquire customers with UAPI. I mean, for us, it's definitely a brand new world because we have a much richer content now.
It's easier to work with, you have less scans, you need less infrastructure. It's a good thing.